Hey, what's up, everybody? It looks like we're going to be staying at home for a couple more weeks. The good news is I'm going to keep coming at you with fun, challenging, effective workouts for us to do alone together as a community, building strength and moving our needles. So we're going to continue to make this the best hour of our day. Another thing to look forward to, tomorrow is the beginning of May Miles. So that might be better news for some than others, but look forward to that. You're going to see a link for the Google Sheets app. All right, click on that. It's going to tell you what to do to get set up. All you got to do is add your name, and then you're going to keep track of all the miles that you complete throughout the month. I'm going to post specifications and guidelines on that later today. So stay tuned for that. Our at-home daily WOD for Friday, 5/1/20, number 46, is Grace-A-Bel. What this is 100 sit-ups. Then you're going to do 30 double dumbbell clean and jerks. Then you're going to do 100 sit-ups, 30 double dumbbell snatches, and you're going to finish with 100 sit-ups. Our X weight, 50-35. Scale that back to something that's workable. Scales, some other scaling options. If 100 sit-ups is just a little bit too much, scale that reps back. Do like 75, do 80, see how that feels. If you feel good, go ahead, go to the 100. Or maybe your goal is to get 50 there. If you feel good at 50, do another 10, get to 60, all right? So feel free to scale those reps back. I still want it to be challenging, but I don't want it to be too overwhelming. If that is a little hard on the tailbone, I know that these high rep sit-ups can kind of get to some people. Feel free to do Russian twists, leg lifts, shoulder taps, whatever will give you the best workout as an individual. All right, and like I mentioned before, you can scale the dumbbell weight back. All right, our warm-up today, we're gonna start with 20 Russian twists. Then we're gonna do a butt-up bear crawl. You're gonna do 3 pike push-ups. Then you're gonna butt-up bear crawl backwards in reverse. And you're gonna do 3 pike push-ups. All right. You'll do 3 rounds of that for the warm-up. So, Russian twists. You don't have to use anything crazy heavy. You can even just use your hands. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit flat on our butt, lift your legs, okay? You could use nothing. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? You can grab one of these. A can of soup, something. Scale, you can keep the feet down. All right, we're just trying to get our core warmed up here. So 20 of those. Then we're gonna do our butt up, bear crawl. So I'm gonna hip hinge down, keep my butt up tall. I'm gonna crawl just like this. All right, good stretch for the hammies. Feel it in the wrists, shoulders, upper back muscles. Now I'm going to do 3 pike push-ups. So I'm actually going to try to make a triangle. I'm going to try to get the top of my head outside my hands, okay? It's going to look like this. Now, you can walk that out to make it a little bit easier, right? Or you can even scale just regular. Let's just do regular push-ups here. If you're going to scale from the knee, that's okay. You don't need to do pike. Now, when you do your 3, you're gonna get back up in your butt up bear crawl, and you're gonna bear crawl backwards. Okay? Then you'll do your 3 pike push-ups. All right, 3 rounds of that. You don't need to be rushing through that. Take your time, do it right. Then we're gonna do Grace-A-Bel. Start with 100 sit-ups. If you have an ab mat, feel free to use it. If not, this is okay. This still is counting as RX, guys. If you don't have this, sit your butt flat on the mat, feet flat, and you're just gonna work from here. Go to mid-foot, okay? We'll count those as RX. You could put a towel down here, something like that. And if you have an ab mat, feel free to throw it behind you, butterfly your feet, throw those arms, cadence every rep with a breath, right? I inhale coming down, and when I throw my arms, I blow out, okay? This is an easy exercise to work on that, all right? Now, like I mentioned before, if that's a little hard, those high reps on your tailbone, you could do a Russian twist like we did in the warm-up. You do 100 of those, break it up as needed. Leg lifts, you're gonna lay flat. Okay, get those knees up, that presses the small of your back nice and tight into the mat. Then you're gonna extend the legs and do lifts from here. Okay, or shoulder taps, hold high plank, squeeze your glutes. Okay, scale further, go to the knee. All right, we got something for everybody, okay? All right, so 100 sit-ups. I just demoed all the sit-ups. Then you're gonna do Grace, which is 30 clean and jerks. So, double dumbbell clean and jerks. I mentioned before, you can take it from between the legs. That's how I prefer. So I go from here, boom, big butt squeeze to my front rack position. Then I jerk it overhead. Then I come down the exact same way I went up, all right? It's gonna look like this. I'll demo a couple from in between, and then I'll demo a couple from outside the foot, and you can pick whatever one works best for you, okay? We're gonna make sure our shoulders are down and back, and our midline is nice and tight the entire time you're working with the dumbbells. They're gonna look like this. I'll do 3. Okay, or just like this. All right, you'll do 30 of those. If you have one dumbbell, a single dumbbell, you could go alternating 30. Those are gonna look like this. Oh. Okay. Or if we got a kettlebell, they're gonna look like this. All right, 30 of those. Then 100 ab mat sit-ups. Then we're gonna do Isabel, which is 30 snatches, ground to overhead. One motion. These are gonna come from in between the feet, okay? And this is a snatch, so we want our elbows to go up and back. We want that dumbbell to stay nice and close, okay? It's not a swing where we'd be straight armed, all right? So keep the dumbbells nice and close, elbows go up and back, midline stays nice and tight. We wanna make sure we're not lifting with our back. So I'm gonna demo some good ones, and then I'm gonna demo some from a scale, should be at height, all right? So double dumbbell snatches, 30 of these. Right, I'm dropping my butt, right? My butt doesn't stay up. If my butt stays up, I tend to round. If I drop my butt, nice straight lines, okay? A scale, well, first off, yeah, we'll do the scale version. Grab a pillow, a blanket, fold something up, something to get height so you're not going down as far. That'll save on your low back, okay? So instead of going all the way down to the floor, I'm at maybe an 8-inch deficit there. And you can build that up, something that's gonna keep your back nice and straight instead of rounding, okay? Those will look like this. hammies and glutes, not the back. All right, with a solo, alternate from the ground up. Boom, starting the lawnmower, knuckles down, pull through. 1, 2, 30. Okay, kettlebell. Notice finish position, elbow or ear by the bicep, nice and stacked position. Then finish with 100 sit-ups. I think I covered everything. Enjoy this one. Stay tuned for the specification and guidelines. Check in tomorrow. Peace.